I haven't done a video in a bit, but we'll start out. Here is the arbor. I put some bones on there, which I thought was kind of cool. Flower pot there. We've got kale and kohlrabi, turnips, and more kale. I harvested onions there, right back here. Those are all gone. And we can go inside. My container crops are going crazy. Just so much growth. It's been really hot and I've been putting on a lot of water. Turnips, those all need to come out. Like, there is some nice sized turnips in here. Like, that's perfect. Beautiful purple top, white globe. Turnip, carrots that are still going. That area I pulled so I can do some cool weather crops for fall. More container crops. These are called, I think they're called elephant ears. These are bulbs. I got those really cheap at the end of the season and I put them in here. So I'll be able to bring those inside of the greenhouse and keep them all year and then figure out what to do with them. We got kale, more kale, mesclun mix. Mesclun mix is basically like a pre-made salad. It's got all kinds of lettuces, kales. It's just a salad that's ready to go. Just cut it and eat it. We'll go down here. We've got some more broccolis here. Here's a head that's probably over harvesting, but still good. And cabbage is doing most excellent. First year of growing cabbage. That's definitely a nice head right there, and several more. And then these are kohlrabi and Brussels sprouts. So that's a Brussels sprouts. I've been picking off the lower leaves, and then the Brussels sprouts will come here and they'll sprout out. So the taller it gets, the more Brussels sprouts you'll get on it. Oh, that's a potato. Probably teeny. But this is a kohlrabi. See that? That's an above ground bulb. That's a small one compared to some of them that I have. Let's look down the row. There you go. That's a nice size kohlrabi. That's like softball size probably. And then we got tomatoes trellised up. This is called single stemming. Basically this tomato plant will grow up this string, connected to this string. And when it grows larger, you just wrap it again. Just keep wrapping it and it goes higher and higher. So 3 tomato rows and a ton of basil. Absolute ton of basil. Here's more kohlrabi. This one's massive. Probably ready to pick. All these are definitely ready to pick. And then all my pepper plants, they're starting to produce. I'll show you a pepper. I think that's I don't know what that is. Anyway, lots of peppers growing. I'll turn you back around. My beet beds. So this is a beet bed. There's another one over there. But a lot of these are ready too. Let's pull one and see what it looks like. This will be smaller. There's a nice salad size. So tracking across there, again, just everything's going crazy. And more Brussels sprouts, curly kale. I actually harvested this today, and I'm gonna do kale chips. But I love these frilly leaves. How cool is that? So pretty. And then back there we have my potato patch. I think there's about 40 in this patch. Let's see if we can see a potato. This will be fun. So you put straw in here so it protects the potatoes and keeps them cool. Well, no potatoes there. There we go. There's a nice white potato. So these are growing, still have a ton of growing to go. So I'm gonna cover that back up. You wanna keep the sun off of potatoes because they'll turn green and then they have arsenic in them. And you don't wanna eat green potatoes. And then I've been mixing in flowers. I think these are cosmos. Really pretty flowers there. And we'll track back over here and we're gonna look down my big row. So here's some beans trellised up. Just your standard garden beans. I think those are Blue Lake stringless. I really like those, better than the Kentucky Wonders. And down here, this is the jungle, the absolute jungle. So 3 rows of corn down here. This is actually, I think, 148 corn plants. So the corn is doing really good, getting massive. And then this is like squashes, tons of things in here, zucchinis, cucumbers, some of them up on the poles. I'm getting them off the ground, trying to make more room. And we'll look down here. Okay, this is a summer squash. That one's ready. Summer squash is so good with feta cheese. Saute it. That's perfect size. Absolutely perfect. And there's tons of stuff down here. Let's maybe wade in down here a little bit and see if we can find something else. Okay, here, that's obviously some kind of, let's see, some kind of squash. I think that's butternut. And I've got those, there's one hanging there. So this is a jungle, but there's tons of great stuff in here. Let's go down and we'll see if we can find any zucchinis. Those have been growing big. Oh yeah, I think I see something over here. Sorry, here we go. There's a nice zucchini right there. And a flower. So this zucchini can come out, twist it. They don't break the stem off too badly. Here we go. So we got a couple of things. Zucchini and a summer squash. But yeah, it keeps going. Some pole beans down there, all kinds of stuff. Let's see if we can catch a glimpse of some other things. Well, let's look down here. I think that's a crookneck summer squash. But yeah, just keep watering, you guys. If you're gardening, keep watering, watering, watering in the heat, and it does amazing. Let's flip down. Corn, 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 corn. And then back into the garden. Let's wade through the jungle. I love these garden sounds. You hear the water going. I love the sprinklers and the water. So that's pretty much the garden, you guys. Strawberries here, overflow peppers and curly kale. These are collard greens. And then that's red Alaskan kale, turnips. So containers are awesome, guys, if you're living in the city. Look, see those little turnips? Definitely turnips in here. More purple top, white globe. Lettuce going strong. Beans. Yeah, just a really great year. zinnias. These are gorgeous. Look at those. So pretty. Different color here. That's in a container. So you can do this on your back porch, or if you have limited space. Containers are amazing. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on this latest garden tour. I have been so busy that I haven't had a lot of time to do as many videos as I'd like. Maybe this weekend I'll do more. So there you go. Thanks.